Hey guys, what's up? Cyma Cm036 here, and today I'm going to be doing the review of the Cyma Cm036. Alright, so let's start off with the receiver here. The design is a standard AK design, but the detail and the build quality is just very nice for this type of AK. As you can see, the rivets there are all detailed very nicely. I'm not sure if they're actual rivets that hold it together, but the resemblance to the real steel counterparts is just amazing, and I believe this is made out of aluminum. I'm not too sure though, but it's very high quality. It's very robust. If you drop this, I don't think it'll break. It's very reminiscent of the real steel, like I said, and just the quality and the detail is very nice. Nice feature they included with this AK is this pre-installed rail mount. So if you want to buy any optics, all you need to do is buy an AK style rail mount, and you can mount any optics you want here. The trigger and magazine catch are also very sturdy and very high quality for this AK. The trigger is actually very smooth to pull, and at the same time it doesn't feel like it'll break on you anytime soon. And the magazine catch is also very smooth, and at the same time doesn't allow for that much wobble, which is a big problem in a lot of AKs because the magazine system just doesn't have as much stability as, say, a SIG or an M4. Flip it over to the right side of the gun, and you will see that the AK features the standard AK style, the selector switch. This is safe, full auto, and semi. Something that I really like about this is that it doesn't wobble at all. Well, obviously there's like a little bit of wobble there, but compared to other AKs, it stays in place very nicely when you're switching from full auto to semi to safe, which is it's a big plus because in a lot of AKs this often gets loose, and with this there's very little chance that it'll get loose on you. Another thing I like about this gun is the very heavy bolt. It's made up of the same metal that the rest of the receiver is made out of. And when you pull it back, it'll reveal your hop-up unit. This is a standard metal hop-up unit for an AK, and it does a really good job on giving you that extra range. And I also like how the bolt is it's very heavy, so it gives you a nice satisfying sound when you let it go. The pistol grip is constructed of a very strong polymer and is a little bit larger than the standard AK-47 style pistol grips. And this is because this specific AK is modeled after the AKM. So for you guys with big hands, this is going to be a good alternative for an AK-47, since AKs normally have kind of small and awkward pistol grips. Moving on to the stock, unfortunately it's not real wood. It is plastic though, and it actually looks pretty real. As you can see, there's my actual wooden desk, and it does look very similar. Here you'll also find a sling attachment point. However, it's only attached to the stock by this little piece of metal here. So this gun weighs probably about 9 or 10 pounds. So I wouldn't really trust this sling, but still, the stock is pretty standard and still looks nice. Moving on to the upper receiver, as you can see, they really did pay attention to detail, and they even added some nice molding there, just to go the extra mile. And I actually think that the upper receiver is made out of steel. Let's check that out. Yeah, as you can see, this is a magnet here, and it sticks on there. Shout out to God's Airsoft because he always does this. But yeah, a steel upper receiver, so that's pretty impressive. So up front, you just got your standard AK style, the front sight. So not much to talk about here. Basically just push in this little tab and you can adjust it for elevation. And they have these engravings there to show you the yardages and whatnot. So pretty standard front sight. The outer barrel assembly is actually pretty impressive. Everything seems very solid, and it's like locked tight in there, so there's like no wobble in the front. And just the construction overall seems very sturdy, and it almost looks like they use steel, like very thick metal. And actually, let's test out if this is steel. Gas block, it's not steel, but the outer barrel is steel, so that's probably why it looks so high quality. But yeah, just the overall build on this is really amazing. And here, as you can see, it's the fluted gas block, so really nice attention to detail there as well. Just everything looks very high quality and very realistic. Alright, so the front sight post here is pretty standard, just triangle sight, standard AK sight, and it's adjustable for windage and elevation. Now, if I have a con, if any, it would have to be the flash hider that this comes with. Overall, I mean, it's an AK style flash hider, but it's plastic and it's just massive. It's just like a massive blazing orange flash hider. It would have been nice if they had like maybe made only this part of it orange, but I mean, what can you do? I do believe this is 14mm counterclockwise threads, so you can always replace that if you want. But yeah, that's a very small con, if any. So the overall construction of this AK is just outstanding. I mean, like from the front, like the front assembly to the receiver, to even the stock for a plastic stock. That's great stock. But just overall, this is a very nice and high quality AK, and you're really getting what you pay for when you get this. Alright guys, so just a few more things before I wrap up this video. It will fit most AK styled magazines. As you can see, this is a JG full metal mag. There is a little bit more wobble though, but the magazine it comes with fits just fine in there. There's very little wobble with this magazine, but yeah, this gun's gonna set you back about $150 pretty much everywhere. It might fluctuate from $150 to $200 depending on where you get it, but $150 is generally where the price is gonna be. So overall, definitely recommend it, getting this if you're looking for a nice AK that is reasonably priced. I'm very impressed with the overall quality. It's just so tight, so much little wobble in this that it's just very, very nice. And most of the time AKs are kind of like weird to hold, but this one just is very natural to hold. And just overall, it's a very good gun and a very good AK. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you have any questions, leave a comment. If you like the video, leave a rating, and of course subscribe for more videos, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching and peace.